So we made this new high over here. This looks like it could be a sell climax. But the EMA on this chart is holding prices. Oops. So I feel like going long. I think I'd have to go for a pretty big reward to offset the low probability. I don't like this signal bar though. You know, there isn't really much of a convincing bull argument. So this channel might be like this. Might be like more like that. I'm gonna leave it like this because that's where the highs are. But perhaps that's a level of support. Yeah, I mean, this looks like it could be a sell climax, but at the same time, we've been chopping around in this range. Probably should draw it more like that at this point. I'll pause the video. So this does appear to be the channel, and you can see we're coming up a little bit higher. And on the 6500 tick chart, we had this, what I think might be a sell climax, followed by this doji that finished with a bull body. So it's really hard to determine what I think I should do right now, where the probabilities lie. But this is kind of looking like a wedge bottom. And okay, that did break lower, so I think I'm going to take this. You know, what are we at? Okay, so 4 points if I leave it there. If this doesn't finish well, I don't know, maybe I'll get out break even, but let's put it at 8 points for now. I should have waited until the bar closed, so that's something to think about. I think I should tighten this stop to below my signal bar. So we ticked higher above a good bull bar, so let's see how this goes. And you can see my target is right at the, right at the EMA. Might have to move it a little closer. So it would be acceptable to take a 3-point move, since that's my risk. My risk is 3 points. It would be acceptable, but I'm not sure how I feel. I mean, this looked like a nice move. We didn't create a gap above the EMA. So I think probability would tell me to take 3 points of profit. I mean, I'd like to hold, but I don't have a big account. I'm only trading one contract. It's probably better to take the 3 points if I can get it. So we got it. You know, that's something I really got to keep in mind is I think when I'm trading one contract, unfortunately, I think it's better to take the first profit target. And we're going right into this trend channel. And therefore, I believe that that would be a good, reasonable first target. So that was the trade I took. I'm going to continue to watch the charts, but I'm going to pause this video. If we get a good bull signal bar here, I might like drop an order because it made a higher low. So we just have to finish well. So you can see it probably would have. So unfortunately, I was planning to go long above this bar, and right as it closed, someone. I'm at work. Someone came into my room, so I had to hold off, and you can see that's where prices went. You know, I have to calm my mind down after that because, you know, it's frustrating. So, yeah, I just have to catch myself and not let that affect my vision. So I'm gonna pause the video. Although we pretty much got a bounce at the 50% correction area of this move. I feel like we should be looking for a lower high. I just think that this looks like it's going to behave like a range. So that's what I'm looking at right now. We're in the middle of this rally though. So I'm going to have to end this here today. But I'll quickly go over my trade. So earlier, I got in a trade. I liked it. I still like it. Went long above this bar. That's a second entry long. I told myself I would wait because this is a bear micro channel for a higher low. That's what I did. And I got about 3 points of profit before it started going sideways. And I exited shortly after this bear bar closed. You can see it would have ticked higher. I think I was going for 5 points, and it was like right about here, which it would have triggered, but you know, it was going sideways right at the midline of this move down. So and my son woke up, and so I think there's nothing wrong with me exiting that trade. Unfortunately, it would have worked out though. So that was the first trade, and then the second trade, you know, I was predicting a bottom, but I took profits at the trend line. I'll have to think about that some more, but I mean, it's just hard not to take minimum profits when you're trading one target or one contract. So I mean, I would have been, you know, at least trailing it if I had multiple contracts trailing each bar, but I don't have multiple contracts. So I think this was a very good read. Yeah, it was a good read. And I think, you know, right now, I think either we're going to reverse here, or we might break out and get a measure move or test the opening price from Friday. So not sure, but I got to end it here today. So hope everyone has a good day.